Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to start my cross stitch journal. I want to see what I'm stitching, how I'm stitching, and make a record of all my designs. And I was looking for another gold petite and I could not find it to show you in my plans, and I decided not to waste my time for looking around, and I could stitch. I can easily spend like a couple of hours and I will not find anything, and then one day I'll open one drawer and it will be there. That's why I picked this design. This is Gold Collection Petites from Dimensions, Christmas Stories, 87-86. This is quite old design, and it was a reprint, and it is a reprint for Russia. I bought it in Ukraine later than it came out in Russia, because they take it from there and sell it here. And my pack organizer, I actually bought another one, I'll show you later. So on one side here and there is my older design, my horses, and down here this is Christmas Stories. I mark them with a blue color. Lots of threads on organizer. It's not that common, but not that difficult. Anyway, it means you will change your thread very often, which is okay. I'm stitching now and I'm half almost third, and it's not as difficult as I thought. I have to make braids because it's really hard to separate threads when they're laying just like that, especially when you're stitching and you try to stitch and enjoy yourself, enjoy your hobby. So original chart I'm not using because it was a factory mistake. They did not print green colors, and I downloaded another chart where is all the symbols are. Otherwise I have to wait another couple of months to get this kit. And this is really long key because I cut them different parts. It's easy for me to understand where is blends, where is backstitch. Actually here only backstitch, there is no cording or couching. And you can see if it's 15381, you have to use 1 or 2, depends on a symbol. You should really pay attention. Sometimes you can forget and make mistake. Here they use blend in a backstitch, so you use gold metallic thread 2, and 12-305 you use only 1 thread, but you put it together and you do make a backstitch. It will be right on a book. I'm working there right now. So I don't know what will be next, but see you. This is so far I am, and it's almost 1/3. I want to finish these green colors and then I will change my whip. I don't know yet which one. I'm thinking, but definitely I want to change it. And you will see better result on other video, or maybe in this video as well. Depends how long I'll be stitching this kit. But so far I'm liking it, and it's not that difficult as I thought, because this kind of kits are more hard to stitch than others. I mean, compared to big dimension Gold Collection. And all the symbols right here on my new chart. This is an 18 count Ada. Guys, on the background it's my boys watching TV. I asked them to make it softer, but they don't want to listen to me. Daniel is sick, so I'll let them do whatever they want to. So I brought another kit. First I had this one to start because I have not started in Christmas, on Christmas or New Year's night. Then I wanna start it yesterday, day before. I mean, every single day I wanna start this kit, and it's quite big and heavy design. I don't know how. Oh, I remember now. So I wanna start this kit, and I need hoops because both my Q-snaps are busy. So I went to get this kit because this kit had my Norgia hoops, and this is how I started, believe me or not. But I did plan to stitch this kit in January. I don't use pack organizer here yet because I still can stitch without it. I mean by that, just take one thread and finish it, and then start another one. Then when you stitch more, you will change your thread more often and you will need organizer then. For now, this is where I'm started, but I did stitch right here, this area, and a little bit right here. The thing is, when I do my half cross stitches, I like to have crosses done somewhere around, otherwise it's really hard to count. It's difficult to find. I mean, it's faster to stitch with a half cross stitch than with a full cross stitch, and you have less time to think where you have to put your next stitch. That's why when you have crosses around, you can see and you can compare, you can count easier. About this area, if you can notice, I have some lines, and believe me, I cross stitch and do half stitch all the time the same. But sometimes different fabric, sometimes different quality of threads gives you this look. I think it's okay. I mean, in person you don't see it as obvious as you can see right now on the camera. And I'm not gonna restitch it before. I was thinking to do that, but I can run out of threads. Here are my two needle minders. One is for the beauty and one is for work, because this is a really hard one. I mean, magnet is really strong. And this is 18 count of Ada, very good quality Ada. So the fabric I don't use, I keep like that, maybe sometimes with a needle. Let's see how far I will go with this kit. I've decided to change my pictures. I do it once in a while when I am in a mood. It was Mirabilia before. Here, sometimes I show you other pictures just for the show, and it's not a final result. It's not what I want to see here, because I stitched some designs and they needed their companion pieces. This is all dimensions you can see right now. This middle picture called penis and something else. I really can't remember. If you want to know, just let me know. I'll answer you in the comments. And right now I don't have all my designs framed, so I just put whatever I had, but I would like to stitch other pictures for this wall, and I'm planning to have them more. Maybe we will change this lamp, maybe not, I don't know. Looks like older to me now, but I still like it. And yeah, just want to show you some other variations on my wall, because I like to see when you show it as well. It's very few floss tubers doing that, and when we stitch we want to see the final results. Where is our picture, or where is all our cross stitch work? handing, but this kit I was stitching on hands, in hands. In 2012, 2013, I had a huge, massive break in my hobby. I did not want to stitch because I was really busy, and when I'm tired, I just want to stare at one point or watch TV, not stitching, because I still wanted to stitch, but I was overtired, and you know, you don't enjoy then fully your hobby. And there is anti-glare glass here, which probably makes this picture less bright than it is in person, I mean without glass. And I did stitch another bouquet I show you in my last video. Also, I want to stitch another companion piece, so it will be like 3 pictures, but I doubt myself if I will hand them all together. Just I want to have them all stitched, and I would like to have them in my collection. We have a table right there, it's a working table. We are temporal here, not in the office, because really no time to go to the office, and it's more comfortable when you work from home. Today is 30th of January. I'm stitching this Peacock Garden scissor roll from Just Nan. I bought this semi-kit because of the pin. You know, I'm a huge fan of Just Nan pins, and I collect them for more than 4 years now. And this is so far I am. It's not even a half, I think, because here more cross stitches, and here also you can see petite as a back stitch. It's a little bit hard to stitch like that, but I also have to make finish by stitching it. Sorry for this, it's from my hoops. It was travel project before, and I think I was stretching it, and anyway, it will be enough for me that much to stitch that scissor roll. And I hope I'll finish it now. I want to have a finish, to be honest. I'm done with this project. It's been a while. Also, I want to have not January, maybe February finish. It will be nice to get rid of one whip from my huge collection of whips. I'm trying to do something with them, either stitch or finish them. I don't want them just lay in my boxes and just take some space. So hopefully I'll have a finish in a few days. Guys, this is my second day of stitching the same design. I have to admit I stitch a little bit more than I usually do because my son got sick and I can't leave the house to do some work. Whatever I can, I do from home. And you know, with the puppy, with the sick son and stuff like that, you can't really enjoy your stitching because you think you have time, but same, you have to look after them, and well, I'm this kind of mother who overstress for no reason, and I stitch like 10 crosses. I go look after Daniel because he's in another room. Today I brought him here and he spent some time with me. He's much better today, much better, because we called ambulance yesterday and they gave him a shot. And I hope tonight he won't have a fever. And I hope he will go to school soon. But let's go back to stitching. Let me tell you, I spent the most wonderful time with this Santa. First of all, I love this Ada. It's such a pleasure to stitch on this kind of fabric, and I told you many times, it's a softer fabric than, first of all, this is a kit made in the United States, and Ada here is much softer, and as you notice, the holes here are bigger than usual Ada. I can't believe that I'm stitching on this kind of fabric. It seems like I'm stitching on linen, and threads here thinner than usual threads in Dimensions kit. And it was really not easy to stitch over here, because as you can see, lots of light colors, you stitch them on a light fabric, and it's like a mess. But my advice for you, again and again, I'm telling you, first stitch crosses and then go with half stitches. So all this area you can see here, I have to fill it with the same color, 1/1 crosses. This is what I will be doing after I record this video. And I like the quality of crosses I made. Obviously it will be back stitch and you will see better result. It will be completed. Now it's like this one not done proper, and I'll try tonight as much as I can, because tomorrow I'm planning to start new design, and I'll see if I really will not enjoy, if I won't have enough of this design, then I will continue stitching it. If I will complete something, because my plan is to finish this part and maybe some backstitch on his face. But it's so much fun to change designs, and I really spend the same time, but I can see result is much better. Come, Susie, come. Oh, she is here. She is here. She wanna come to me. This is her pillow. Opa. You can see she's tiny. This is not a big dog. Susie, come here. She sleeps on my lap, and she gives me company, and also she calms me. Susie. So now I want to show you all my whips in January. First of all, I have to say I didn't stitch as much as I could, because first of all we traveled, then we all got sick. Daniel was really sick for 4 days. I was not paying attention for anything, just my son, and sometimes it happens, no problem. One month you stitch more, another one less, sometimes you stitch the same. But this is my first morning. I stitched it in the beginning of the month, and then we traveled. I took it with me and I made like 10 stitches in 1 week. Yes, this was my speed, because we were very busy, and when we come back to change our clothes, I did not have any time to stitch. And to be honest, no time, no desire, even when I see Italy and have fun, I can stitch at home. So this part is, I would say, a little bit messy, but it's easy to stitch. Still, you can't make big progress in the same time, because you have to change your thread quite often. And I'll show you part of the chart, so you can understand. First of all, this is how this design looks like. This is dimensions, frosty morning. I think I'm more than sure it's out of production, because I was trying to get this chart after I knew it was out of production. And also I knew when they remove it from their website, and I put in my story a picture of this kit, and I said this is out of print, and I knew I didn't like this design because of the color of this horse. I thought it's not real, but it is real after I understood it's real, and after I saw a couple of finishes, I really want this design. It was hard for me to get it, but eventually my friend, she found it in Russia for a decent price, and now I have it. So let me show you just a part of the chart. This is how it goes. It's not hide, come on, and it's not golden kite, but I mean, still you have to change your thread quite often. But on the other side, on top, like this half will be stitched like I just showed on the chart, but upper part, it will be all half stitch, so it will be really easy. I just have to turn some audiobook maybe and just stitch it. This was my first design. This kind of video I want to make it better for you, because it was my first try, and also all that travelings and us being sick, and now I don't have time to even record proper, but I'm trying, you know, I'm trying my best. Next is my other design from Dimensions. You just saw in the videos. This is Christmas Stories. This is so far I've stitched it. Here is a preview. Anyway, you saw preview just a couple of minutes ago. This is my progress. I think it's one sort of the design, and I'm planning it to finish in February. This is my plan for February, yes. And I'll bring back my horses, because I want to tell you something later. I want to have it here. And next design is One Christmas Eve from Dimensions. It's months of Dimensions. I did not plan it, but it just happened. And this all I've stitched in 3 days, I think. Here will be lots of backstitch and I think cording or maybe couching. For now it's like that. Also, I'm planning to make some progress in months of February. And last design I stitched. Here I found Christmas Story preview, but you've seen it before. Last design, which I'm stitching right now. This is just a Peacock Garden scissor roll. And let me show you how far I am. Okay, don't mind wrinkles because I did not iron it. After the video, I will clean everything and I will continue tonight this design. I want to finish it tonight. So if you look at the preview, I have to stitch here in the middle, but I have to stitch one more peacock. Oh, what I'm showing you. Sorry, I have to stitch one more peacock and 1, 2, and another flower here. Also, I have to add craning and I have to add beads. I'll be stitching their eyes with a bead, which I'm supposed to stitch with a back stitch here. So not much to stitch, but I want to get rid of this whip. I want to have finish in February. Just Nan and gold petite, so I'll have to finish this. This was my starts in 2018. This design was my start in 2018. Also, I'll show you the embellishment bag. And I don't know when I will finish it, fully finish it, but definitely by end of the March I have to be done. I have to have the scissor roll. I'll see if I'll have more. I'll do it in February. Also, I want to tell you that I've got this kit just because of this beautiful pin. It's here. but now I'm stitching that roll. Even I wasn't a big fan of rolls or stuff like that, but this is just then. It's always nice, always beautiful. Because of these beads I started this roll. They're so beautiful, so beautiful. That's all I've stitched in months of January. Again, today is 31st of January morning. And what I'm planning to do in February, besides what I just said, these designs will be stitched as well. And my Dana's roses, I will continue stitching them. They're here, same. I didn't stitch them since last time I showed you, but I'm gonna stitch them in February. And I'm gonna stitch this design in February as well. And I wanna make a new start in February as well. This design, Amaryllis in Bloom. I'm gonna change the fabric because I don't want to stitch it in Ada. It will be better on other fabric. I can't show you now because I have limited time to prepare myself for the video, but you're gonna see it in February. It will be one start, hopefully 2 finishes. I only will start it if I will finish another one, Christmas stories, right? And I will start my big project finally, guys. I'm showing you this last time, so I want to have special mood for this design. Believe me, I want to start it every single day. It's on my table, but when I have time, it's like 1 hour or less than 1 hour. You know, you have to prepare, so you have to enjoy first crosses, and I don't want to have like, also this 1 hour, it's not like I'm spending with a cross stitch. I always do something in between. I never sit more than 20 minutes with a cross stitch. I always move, I always do something. Maybe this is my big minus, because that's how I make lots of mistakes. I forget quickly stuff I was doing just now. And the thing I want to tell you, I'm watching some of Lost Tubers, and I know that you have challenge 9, or I don't know how you call it correct, but I want to make myself, I want to choose some 7 designs for this year, for 2020. Some of them will be really big, some of them will be smaller, but this is how I want to minimize my whips. And definitely, okay, we don't count this Pico garden roll, it will be funny because there are like very few stitches. I want this design will be in my challenge, and I want obviously this design to be finished, so it's 2. Also this design I'm not counting because it's my fresh start. I want to have older whips, and I'm still thinking about 4 other one, but Dana's Roses will be my 3rd one. So 4 more I'll show you in my next video about my whips, or maybe video about something else. And yeah, something small. I have to choose something smaller because all these designs are quite big, and I just started them. It's not like I'm taking half of Dimensions Gold collection, and this is how I want to challenge myself. And thank you for those ones who created this challenge. I don't know which Floss Tuber idea was that. Maybe it was in Facebook. Please let me know if you know anything about it, because I would like to maybe share some pictures if it's a Facebook group, or I will show you here on my YouTube channel. This is how I will control myself, and this is how I will inspire myself, and maybe it will be more interesting for you to watch and to follow my progress. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll show you my purchases for those who doesn't like this kind of videos. You can stop now, and if you like to see what I've got, welcome. My other purchase was this organizer from Paco, so I can stitch again faster. Like Susie, she came over because she was sleeping, she got up now. And this Paco will help me to stitch my Dana's roses. And I got it on purpose because I know if I buy something I have to use it, and definitely it will be for Dana's roses. Next is, okay, let me show you first two charts I have. This is Peace on Earth. You know this chart very well. It's quite famous now, by Katie Berrick. I saw that piece in one of Flosstuber's video, and it was from Stitcher's Paradise in Las Vegas, and I noticed they have stitch piece, and I put on pause, I look at this all, and I was trying to guess which design it is, and I did not know the name, but I saw it looks like Katie Berrick, and then I googled it, just all Katie Berrick designs. No, I think I googled Katie Berrick owl, and this is what came out, and I could not find it on eBay. It was sold out. On 123 I think it was sold out, and I thought it's out of print. I was like really worried for a while because I wanted that design so bad. I like it how it was stitched, and that's why I just want it, and I want to stitch it in NPI silks. That's why I will slowly buy some silks, and then I have to buy fabric for this design as well. You can stitch on different count. I don't know, I have not decided yet on which count I will stitch. And another design I have, is this the front one? Yes, this is the front page. This is Antique Reproduction Sampler, Innocence, 1840. I think it will be famous, I mean popular, because it's beautiful. And also what I like about this design, you can, the key is in DMC threads, which is great. It means I can start anytime because I ordered fabric for this design already. And I have another designs I will be stitching in silks. Some designs I'll stitch in DMC threads, no worries about that. I also got Mirabilia latest design. It's not the last one. The last one is mermaid. Finally Nora spoiled us with mermaid, but this one is such a pretty design, and of course I cannot not to have it, especially as this design is not as big as other Mirabilias. This is more like Nora size. I mean, it's in between. Size, you can see 152 by 201 stitches. I have fabric, original fabric for this design. I just order all the supplies, Karen Waterlist and Krenik and bead. Maybe I have some beads, but here lots of beads of one color, so I just order everything. And next is Jasnan. It's my second piece. I decided to order two. Don't ask me why. Maybe it will be giveaway. Maybe I just will keep it and I will have it too. Because I was thinking to stitch a pin cushion, and I was thinking to stitch as a pillow, like here, like an ornament. That's why. But I'll think, maybe one it will be enough for me. Also guys, I was looking for this design in my plans. I could not find this design, and I was planning to start this design in 2020, but I could not find it. That's why I started Christmas stories instead, because I think I planned like 6 gold petites or 5, can't tell you now. But now I was looking for one Thea Gouverneur kit, could not find it, but I found this instead. That's why I don't waste my time anymore for this or other designs. I know they're all in the house somewhere, and you don't know where you can find them. I try to keep everything in one place, but sometimes I put them somewhere and they're there, I just can't see it. Okay, this was all my purchases. I hope you like it, and I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe my Instagram. It's lbernard1307, and subscribe my channel. Give me thumbs up if you like this video, and I'm always happy to see all your comments. Thank you very much, guys. Bye bye. Okay, let's see what I've got in January. I ordered some stuff before because I live in Ukraine and it's really not that easy to order stuff from United States. Sometimes stores, they buy, let's say, 10 pieces of something, and for them to be profitable, they have to order big amount of cross-stitch supplies or kits, whatever. Anyway, I ordered something last year. It's definitely not an order from this year, because this year I decided to be a little bit more strict with my purchases, but I can't not to buy anything, you know, I can't be like that. Otherwise, one day I will collapse and I will buy everything what I don't even need. My purchases now, I'm thinking before I'm buying, not like other times, but still I'm not regretting any of my purchases. Anyway, let's go to my cross-stitch accessories, and this is the Primitive Hair. I like their products. I like the way they look like. This is a scissor fob, and I was thinking about it for a long time. I could not find it. I could not find it on eBay, could not find it on Etsy store, because they have their original store there, the Primitive Hair. I mean, they have other scissor fobs which I like a lot, but this one was #1 for me. I also have the same design in cross stitch, and I'm gonna stitch it when I'm be ready, because I need to buy fabric for the design. And anyway, I would like to have the whole collection, but slowly. I was so happy to receive it. I could not believe I finally found this scissor fob. Again, this is a Primitive Hair. They have pins as well. I do collect their pins, and I did show you before. And they also have scissor fobs. They're beautiful. One is looks like a flower. I forgot the name, some English name. And others as well. I think they have fox. What else? I think owl. All that stuff. I ordered some scissors because I like scissors from Kim Scott Designs as well. They are not that expensive as Sajou, but slowly I'm buying those scissors I like. And never thought I will have the scissors in my collection. I don't know why. Maybe because it's not a shade, it's just classic. To me, it's classic. And after I've seen many pictures with the scissors on a preview of Blackbird's design, I have to have them. So I ordered them, and believe me, I have quite a collection of this brand, of this company, and these scissors I had before. They're also sometimes on the pictures of famous designs, but I wanted this one, or maybe I saw in Shepherd's Bush, but I doubt myself. I think Blackbird's design use them quite often. And I was like, oh, I have the same scissors, and they're like, take it out from my stash, and I noticed that they're different. Like, oh yeah, great, because I like them both. I do. And soon I will show you what I want to do with all my scissors. I hope you would love it. Next is a sharp fish. This is a fish scissors, same company, Kim Scott Designs. And I've got some scissors that are out of production now, which I'm so happy I got them earlier. And now whatever I like from this design, I'm buying, because then it will be hard to find it. Also, you can see most of my scissors are in silver. You can get them in gold as well. You can get them in black. And I used to have some scissors in different colors, the same scissors in different colors, but then I sold them because I decided to minimize my collection and get other stuff. So for money I made from selling my other scissors, I bought these scissors. Little love. You know, we went with Paul to a store in Austria and I wanted a ring and it's called Love Ring, and it's pricey, and I want it in different color. I have in silver, I want to have in gold. So the seller came to us and he said, "Oh, I have Little Love." And my husband looked at him, he's like, "Really, you want me to buy for my wife Little Love?" And this one Little Love scissors, because they have bigger one, same like a ring. They have a thin ring and a thicker ring. Anyway, the price is almost the same for bigger scissors and for small scissors. That's it with all my accessories. Let's move them. And I got a present from one of my cross-stitch friend. I can say I'm her fan. I like her videos on YouTube, and I think she's working in this company, Plywood Gifts. You can put here bobbins, and yeah, this is her present for me. I might will use it in my project now. I did not use it before because I want to show you. And two organizers you put under some foam, and you can put your needles as well in the holes, and also you can put your threads here. This is two different designs, one Christmas, one. It was so sweet, she gave me with a mermaid because she knows I love mermaids. It's so sweet. Thank you very much for her